What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Jata, the voice of the city, and I'm here with the Mystics, giving y'all culture on canvas this Black History Month. Nobody else thought I could sing but my mother and my grandfather. And so I stayed in church, honing my skills, learning, growing my voice. And then in church, my pastor, Reverend Brashawn Jenkins, he was like, let's do Go-Go Sundays on Fifth Sundays. And so he invited Experience Unlimited, also known as EU, and I would practice with them on Fifth Sundays. And then I was doing that from like 14 to 17. And then when I turned 18, my mentor, Ronald Moten, put me on a song. And then that's kind of where my career took off. My contribution to DC culture is through go-go music. Shout out to go-go music, the go-go community. I love you all. Go-go is a cross between a lot of things. Go-go is Afrobeats, funk, jazz. Go-go is R&B. Go-go is hip hop. It takes all of these elements and creates it into one sound, one genre. The congos were actually something that Chuck Brown heard when he was playing with like a Colombian band. And he was like, oh, I like that. And took that and brought it to go-go. I think it is so special because go-go is the heartbeat of the city. Being a female and a young woman in a male-dominated industry can be tough at times. I think that my transition into go-go has been a little easier than the women who have came before me. And so I want to say thank you to the women who came before me, because a lot of them went through so many things that I didn't have to experience. And so for them, I say thank you. And for us moving forward, let's keep going, I got you. I treat my creative process how I used to treat pre-game. Being a former athlete, I play lacrosse. Preparing for a game is the same thing as preparing for a show. Writing is the same thing as practice. You gotta listen to people, you gotta watch people. You have to take techniques and use them, implement that into your style. And don't think about anything, because the second you think about, well, what would they think, or how should I sound, or how should I do this, or, ooh, I didn't like that one, what was that doing? You mess up. And so I just try to be as free as possible. I try to also invoke God within my creative process. A lot of times I'll be like, okay, where do you want me to go? So that's why I freestyle, because sometimes I'll get a vibe, or I'll get a sound or an inspiration, and then I'll follow that. I have slumps all the time as an artist, and sometimes it's hard to get out of that space. I remember I had a full ride scholarship to Howard University. I lost my scholarship in COVID. I didn't take it seriously. And I was the most depressed I have ever been in my life. Music gave me my way through that. And I always say, if I would not have lost my scholarship, I don't think I would have been an artist today, because I needed that. That was like the catalyst. And so I always tend to go back to that. Like, whenever I want to quit, I didn't really have a purpose, in my opinion, prior to finding music or understanding that. And so now I get through that. I get through the storm or the dark times by understanding, like, okay, girl, this is what you're supposed to do. You're walking in your purpose. So let's continue to do that. I have a tattoo that says Ubuntu, and it's a South African term that Nelson Mandela coined. And Ubuntu means I am because you are, I am because we are, I am because they are. And if it was not for my village, I would not be who I am today. And so I'm so grateful to the people who have inspired me, continue to inspire me, and push me to be a better artist, person, woman. I've been, oh my goodness, I've been on so many stages and met so many great people. And I think one of the greatest people that I've met, who was also a major mentor to me, is my big brother, Wale. He started off as a rapper in go-go bands as well. And so with that, he's given me knowledge of like, okay, this is where you go, this is how you do this. Don't oversaturate your fans. This man's pen is insane. And so to be able to just sit and listen and be in the space with an artist like that is sometimes mind-blowing to me. It's like, girl, you know what you did, you know what you do it. I think a lot of times, especially in music, there are sometimes so many things that you do that you get caught up in the, okay, so what's next, that you forget to say, hold on, let me look at what I just did. That's how I know that I'm on the right path, because everything is always aligning, even though everything is aligned. It is so important to share Black culture that highlights and illustrates Black love, Black joy, Black excellence. Marseille said, when people come into my office, I don't take Black pain, because a lot of times people, they always tend to illustrate that. And so I want to say, with our culture, there is so much beauty in, again, Black joy, Black love, and Black excellence, especially in the DMV. We need to highlight that. It's a necessity, because otherwise we'll have lost recipes. I tie that back into Ryan Coogler's Sinners. In Sinners, he illustrates how music transcends through generations, and how throughout everything that Black people have been through, we've been able to tell our stories and to push. And that is why Black art is so important, whether it's through dance, whether it's through music, song, whether it's through like physical art, like paint on a canvas, culture on canvas. It is so important for us to highlight those things, because the generation that's coming deserves to know those things, and the generation that was before deserves to be highlighted in all the things that they have done. I am a champion for Black people. I'm rooting for everybody Black on my mother. And so I thank people like Ryan Coogler, like Marseille, who always show Black people and our stories in such a positive and beautiful light. I used to watch BMF, and one of the lines that stuck with me was, see it, touch it, obtain it. You gotta see it. Once you see it, you know that it's yours. You gotta touch it. Once you get in the spaces, once you get opportunities, that means you're touching it. It's a reason why you're there and why you're doing what you're doing. So to my young women especially, keep going. I know that right now, the world looks crazy. Don't worry about it. Stay steadfast, stay determined. When times get tough, think about it, pray on it, move past it, and let's keep going. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of my culture for the canvas. It goes like this. Don't give up and don't give in, although it seems you'll never win. But you will always pass the test as long as you keep your head to the sky. Thank you. That was off the early morning, and I had a show last night. God is good, but you're welcome.